end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. From the 29, Jones.
He'll find Hodgins there complete.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Waller's had trouble staying on the field since back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, but few possesses athleticism at the position, and that's what the Giants traded for last offseason. Looking like the vintage Waller with that first down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this is caught from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Looking for his receiver. Sharp, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action now, Prescott. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. Jones.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First down, Cowboys.
On play action, Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Giants 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go, hey. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones. This one to Slayton over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford.
Okay, here we go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley again, and he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Brandon Cooks and the Cowboys offense back out there.
When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seen the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So now Jones and the Giants down by 11. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Dom Capers.
Now Jones.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's Jones.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ronald Jones taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Rita.
Throwing Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Back to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by